New set of downs for him from the 46. They are running from the gun with Chubb. What a hit! He gets flattened to the ground. Just a gain of 1, and that brings up 2nd and 9.
Okay, that's a run that's ho-hum on the stat sheet, but if you see a bigger play on the ground later on, it'll largely be because of a play just like that one, softening up the front and opening the door for a bigger gap in the future.
They'll come to the line here, 2nd and 9. On play action now, McCarthy. He put everything he had into this one. Nearly intercepted. Ooh, he almost had it. Couldn't bring it in. Incomplete. That brings up 3rd down.
That was it. That was their chance to escape this series. They were looking for a way out without giving up any points, and that was their ticket off the field. Unfortunately, they just couldn't quite hang on.
McCarthy throwing on 3rd down. Splits a couple of defenders and completes it. And he's brought down right in the neighborhood of that 40-yard line. They'll get 14 yards and a new set of downs. Their opening drive continues. 1st and 10 now from the 39. From the shotgun, McCarthy. He finds Mitchell, complete. And he's taken down at the 30.
Okay, when Bill Walsh was implementing the drag route with the 49ers in the 80s, it sounded the same way as it did with Mike Holmgren and me with the Seahawks in the 2000s. Versus man on the drag route, run away. You see zone coverage, settle down, give your quarterback his numbers, and you can find a completion just like that.
Options are open here. It's 2nd and inches. Chubb running out of the gun. And he'll be brought down here at the 23-yard line. That one gains 7. And that's good for a Cowboys 1st down.
That's certainly a spot where you could be more aggressive, Kate, if you wanted to take your shots. But some coaches, even the bolder ones, will take the safe play first when they get it from time to time. No 3rd down required now.
Throwing on 1st, it's McCarthy. That's going to be caught by Mitchell. And he gets a small chunk there before he's touched down.
That is the epitome of staying on schedule. That kind of completion right there on 1st down. Well, it opens up the entirety of the playbook for 2nd down. 3rd and short in your back pocket. You can get even more aggressive and take that shot.
Here's Chubb on 2nd down. And he takes a shot near the marker, but it looks like he still has enough for that 1st down.
Hey, Kate, you want to see a picture in the football dictionary of staying on schedule? That was it.
To the line we go. They're set, 1st and 10. McCarthy throwing here. That's to his back. Nick Chubb is in. Touchdown, Dallas. The Cowboys finish up an excellent opening series. It's a Nick Chubb touchdown. What an outstanding opening series, partner. They just wore down that defense as they marched their way to the end zone.
Yeah, it took a whole bunch of that opening script to find a touchdown, but it showed just how well designed that script was. It was the right sequence of plays to keep that ball moving and find the end zone while getting your offense established in its top gear right here early on.
So following the missed point after, a chance to take his frustrations out on that football as he sends this away. So new kickoff rules. This is going to come out to the 30, not the 25 on the touchback. They'll get this drive started. First and 10.
Ram. Looks right. Go.
Play action now for Herbert. And his first pass falls incomplete. Intended target there was Xavier Worthy. And it sets up second down.
59.
Opening carry for Devon Achane. And he's swallowed up in the middle. No gain on the run. Alex Anzalone there on the stop. No gain on the play, and they still need 10 now on third down.
As that linebacker makes that tackle right in the middle of the field, all I'm thinking about right now, Kate's training camp. Because that's the middle drill right there. That is textbook. What you do in training camp, coming to life when it matters.
On third down, Herbert. And oh, someone stepped in. It's intercepted. Alex Anzalone with the pick. And the Cowboys get the football on the first turnover of the contest. Already in an early hole on the scoreboard. That is not what they needed in response, Brock. Giving away possession with the pick.
You know, we got a lot of game left, obviously. Nowhere close to them putting it away. But you can see things starting to unravel a little bit, even after just 2 possessions. A touchdown here could really continue that momentum towards an early runaway.
Oh, baby, he gets rocked, and the ball is out. And it's picked out by the Giants. And they limit the damage on the return, but it is still a turnover. Wow, oh wow. He sent his offense out twice now, and both times they fumbled it away. I'm not sure who's more aggravated, the dudes down there or the dude next to me up here.
Well, I'm aggravated, but I know the guy on the field wants to put the offense in the doghouse, like all of them right now. This can't happen in the NFL, Kate. And a lot of guys out there, they got to be looking to one another. Hold each other accountable to hold on to the ball.
Herbert from the gun. Got to him right as he threw it, and it falls to the ground. Trying to find his tight end. So now it's going to be third and long.
This is why we hear about closing speed so often when you evaluate players. You know, once he senses the pressure, he's getting rid of that ball. It takes a player who can close quickly to get to him before it's released and alter that throw.
And he'll get taken down after advancing this to the 37. A dose of the hurry-up offense here.
Hey, Kappa.
On fourth down, they snap it to Herbert. He's on the move. Oh, he's going to run for it. We've got a fumble pretty close to midfield. And this is going to stay with the offense as he makes the recovery. What a call. They wind up with 12 on fourth down and pull off the conversion. Achane, a first down carry. And he gets absolutely popped to end that one. Manages just a yard on first down. Now it's going to be 2nd and 9. Shotgun snap to Herbert. Defender arrives right as the ball does, and the hit knocks it free. Incomplete. No connection on the last play, and now it's third down. Working from the gun here, it's Herbert. Just got it away before the hit, but it doesn't matter. It's incomplete. Fourth down coming up.
That is a DB's best friend, pressure. That pressure earned that incompletion. They came in before he could find a target and hit him to alter that last-second attempt to get rid of it.
They snap it to Herbert. Escapes the pocket. He's running for it. It's an 11-yard gain to back up the considerable gamble there on fourth down, and they move those chains.
As long as these are the results he's getting, they're going to be just fine with him calling his own number. He does such a good job of seeing the field and knowing when it's his time to take it himself.
Baylor Tiger. Hey, go Lion.
On the play fake, it's Herbert. That pass is caught by Wan'Dale Robinson. And he's out of bounds, a little short of the 10. They have themselves another 1st and 10.
Crowd right. Set.
8-chain on the inside give. And they bring him down pretty quickly at the 10. 1 quarter gone in our opening round game of the NFC postseason. Second quarter about to get underway, and an opportunity to score here for the Giants.
Home troops right. Reel it.
To throw, Herbert. Gets it towards the end zone, but it's incomplete. That throw doesn't lead to 6. And that's going to leave him with a tough 3rd and long.
Oh, that is such a bummer. A dropped touchdown right in the end zone. We're going to see how quickly he can flush this one. He better, because they got to make it impact later. And this is why scouts talk about a player's closing speed, Kate. You know, once he senses the pressure, he's getting rid of that ball. It takes a player who can close quickly to get to him before it's released. And that sure altered the throw.
The kick by Shudak is good. And that cuts the lead in half, down to 3.
That's the type of long, sustained drive that takes some of the starch out of your opponent. The only negative is that the kicking team was out there for a field goal and not an extra point. But they do come away with 3.
This one's fielded at the 4-yard line. He stopped on the return at the 27. And the drive will start out with a 1st and 10. Operating from the gun, it's McCarthy. It's caught right side by Johnson. The end result there, 15 yards and a 1st.
I think my favorite part was the magic he worked after the catch. The way he took the completion and made so much more out of it by adding all the extra yardage.
They'll head up, 1st and 10 from the 42. Back to throw. Here's McCarthy. Made the throw as he was getting hit, Brock, and it's incomplete.
Well, that's one you chalk up to the pressure earning that incompletion. They came in before he could find a target, hit him, altered that last-second attempt to get rid of it.
No dice on that prior pass. Here's 2nd down. Here's Chubb up the middle. Down the sideline of the 45. And he heads out of bounds. Great pickup on that run. It's a gain of 17 on that one. And it'll be 1st down, Dallas.
Ooh, I like that. I really like that execution to move the chains. Now that 3rd down call that they had ready, well, they could stick it right back in the pocket for a later occasion.
They'll head up, 1st and 10 from the 42. Again, it's Chubb. He's contained at the line for no gain. Patrick Queen arranging in for the tackle. No gain there that time, and it's 2nd and 10.
Made it all look so simple, didn't he? That linebacker sorting right through the traffic, finding the runner. That's instincts come to life.
Second and 10, need to get some positive yardage here. Takes the handoff, now to throw. He gets a lot behind one, deep downfield. Had the window to go deep, but just couldn't make it happen. Now it's 3rd down. Unable to find Adonai Mitchell with that one. So they're left facing 3rd and long.
Whew. I think coverage got away with one right there, Kate. There was actually space, and if that throw came out 1 second earlier, that could have been 6.
Throwing on 3rd and long. And this is another incompletion.
Oh, that was such an opportunity lost. They were looking for a way out without giving up any points on the series. And instead, he just couldn't quite hang on.
It's no good. He needed more leg, and he sent it too far right. And they are unable to double their lead.
He was hitting from that distance pregame. Heck, we were on the field watching it, and they were confident he could do so again. Just did not work out this time around.
They'll start the drive with a chance. And they make the stop, we're going to say, at about the 37-yard line. It's a pickup of 14 yards as the chains reset. Markers reset, ball at the 37. First down, and they go right back to him. He gets crushed behind the line, and the ball comes out. Oh, they got it back. They can try and salvage something. Offense to the line for second down.
Home troops right. Set.
Shotgun snap, looking to throw. Pocket isn't holding up. They're able to drop it. And that pushes them back. Third down coming up.
Kate, I don't know if I've ever told you, but my dad was a driver's ed teacher. And I could just hear him right now say, son, take this out of reverse and put it in drive, because this one's going nowhere right now. A drastic change on this play needed, and maybe a whole lot of luck to keep this series alive.
And the Cowboys bringing on an extra DB here. Third down coming. And that's a win for the pass rush. Hit as he threw it, leads to the incompletion. Fourth down coming up.
You know, it's a point of emphasis in practice each and every week, no matter where we go. How are we going to attack the coverage on third down? Well, they chose the wrong play off that call sheet that time.
Offense still staying out after the incompletion. They're going to try on fourth.
Go.
Back to throw. Here's Herbert. Chased out to his right. Still on the move, throwing down the right sideline. And a surprising fourth down call does not yield a first. This doesn't get there. It's a turnover on downs.
You know, Kate, I don't think I've ever met a defender that cares. All they want to do is get off the field. Doesn't matter if it's a drop pass, deflection, breakup, even an interception. Challenged by the offense to get one more stop to get off the field, and it's exactly what they did.
He had it for a moment, but a great defensive play to jar it loose. Incomplete. You go middle of the field against zone coverage, Brock. You know this firsthand. You are throwing into rush hour, and there aren't a lot of easy completions to be found in that part of the field.
Yeah, and a lot of those throws, Kate, you're signing your guy up to take some sort of hit. It's on you to protect your guys. Credit that defense for flying around and making the play.
McCarthy trying again on second down. That one is incomplete. Couldn't hang on through the contact. This is a guy who's used to embracing contact, Brock. Usually makes catches in spite of it, but I guess it's tough for anybody to make a play every time.
Yeah, I think these tight ends today, Kate, spend as much time in the old ice bath as just about anybody. And when you don't make that catch and you take the contact, well, that stings like the first seconds in the ice.
Connects with Johnson. And he gets it down to the 35 before stepping out. They get 18 yards out of it and a new set of downs.
Good offenses. Okay, good play callers know how to utilize their personnel. They know where they wanted them. They wanted them on a route in space where he could make that initial play comfortably, but then go to work after.
Let's go now.
They're set up at the 35 now. Here's McCarthy, first and 10. Diving right side, got it. And they get there to touch him down, Brock, but a big gain on that play.
You know, Kate, you'll find teams go to this crossing route concept sometimes a dozen times a game. A lot of times it's for shorter yardage, but sometimes things break in the right coverage for a much bigger impact play. just like that.
The drive picks up here, 1st and 10. Back to the air, McCarthy. And he just gets rid of it. Knew he had a couple of plays left. Didn't want to take a risk there on 1st down. So after the incompletion, here comes the 2nd down call. Now it's McCarthy. It's into the hands of Chubb. And he's caught behind the line for a loss.
Kate, that's one of those situations as a quarterback that on my grade sheet, that's a negative. That screen was ambushed by the defense, and you've got to throw it away. Just find a way to put it at his feet and not create a negative play for your offense.
Five men in the secondary for the G-men now, ahead of 3rd down. From the shotgun, McCarthy. And he will score. Touchdown, Dallas. The Cowboys make it a 9-point advantage. All right, partner, what do you think? Was that a design read, or did he just see space and he was reacting more on the old quarterback instinct there?
Yes. I think yes on both of them, and that play happens so fast that it really is instincts on both sides.
And he won't get away. They bring him down. The sack prevents them from adding another 2 more to that lead. Elliott's all set for the kickoff. His return starts at the 5. And a decent return ends as they bring him down inside the 30. Offense ready to begin this drive. 1st and 10.
Set. Grenade.
A play fake. Now Herbert to throw. He rolls to his right. And he's just going to get rid of this one. Smart move there. When you saw the field, it's going to be 2nd down.
Look at the coverage on that play, Kate. I love that. That is textbook defense right there. When the quarterback escapes the pocket, man, you got to find somebody. You got to go get sticky on your offensive guy. That's exactly what the secondary did, and it forces the throwaway.
Dumped off to his running back. What a hit. He gets flattened to the ground. Offense up to the line fast. They motion the slot man right. They'll throw on 3rd and long. Bails out of the pocket quick. Ooh, put some heat on that one, Brock, but it falls incomplete. First time this game they've looked to him. So they're left facing a 4th down.
So often, so many of these games in the NFL, well, they come down to a play or two, and 3rd downs are critical. Whether it's in a close game or already out of hand, their coach wants to see them convert those.
3rd down pass didn't work, but the offense staying out there on 4th.
We'll go orange. Hey, ram. What is it?
They're going for it. It's Herbert. Throw is caught by the back. And what a hit there. Ouch, she pays the price for moving the chains that time. So it's the 2-minute warning here from MetLife. The Giants pushing for a score before the break. They'll head up 1st and 10 from the 42.
Crowd right. Ready.
Herbert throwing again. Pocket isn't holding up. They're able to drop him. And the big play drives them backwards. 2nd down coming up.
Even from the booth, Kate, I could hear it. I could hear that front 7 telling the guys on the back end, hey, all I need is a couple seconds of lockdown from you guys, and I'm going to get to this QB. You promise that you deliver? And that's exactly what they did. Wasted no time in getting that sack.
12. Go.
Trying again following the sack. And he's in trouble and gets brought down again. And back-to-back takedowns behind the line of scrimmage set him up now with 3rd down.
That sure ended up being a worst-case scenario. Pass rush just kept coming and bearing down, and he was looking for an escape that wasn't there. It's just one of those plays in hindsight, Kate, where you really got to understand, I got to cut bait, cut my losses, and avoid such a negative play.
Third and long for him here. It's another first half mistake. He's intercepted again. Steven Nelson picks it. And he's going to go. It's a pick six. Now the Cowboys electing to try another two-point conversion.
The Cowboys will line up for the two-point conversion.
He's throwing for it! And the call to go for it not rewarded as the pass falls incomplete. A quick chance at redemption after that pick six as it's sent away. And he opts not to bring this one out, so they're going to enjoy some good starting field position from the 30. They're out and set, first and 10.
Hey, go lion. Set.
Herbert back to it after the pick. Hits his running back. This is ahead for about 5. That's Nolan Smith there for the stop. The Giants moving quickly. They're in the hurry up here. Here's 2nd and 5. Continuing to move past the 45. And they're going to bring him down just on the other side of midfield. Now we're going to get an offensive timeout. So that's their first. 1st and 10 from a yard shy of midfield.
5-9.
Shotgun snap to Herbert. That's complete. Here's Austin Eckler. And he's going to get past the 40 before he goes out. Give him 11 yards, Brock, and a fresh set of downs. First down now, ball at the 39-yard line. Now Herbert again. And wow, nearly a pick on that check down. A bit lucky that he couldn't hang on to it, and it fell incomplete. Couldn't connect on first. It's 2nd down.
59. Why did they...
Herbert to throw once more. Hits his tight end on the corner route. And he's going to be brought down at the 23-yard line. Timeout called, and that's going to be the 2nd for New York. And they still have one in their pocket for what's left of this half. All set up now for 1st and 10.
59. Ready?
It's Herbert once more. Pocket isn't holding up. They're able to drop it. And the big play drives them backwards. 2nd down coming up. Just before halftime, we get a timeout. Take it. Only time left for one more snap, Brock, so they're going to run out their field goal unit. He'll try to connect on a 50-yarder. And this kick is good. He needed to get all of it there, and he did. So that's the halfway point of this edition of the NFL on EA Sports. Brock and I will be back right after this. Back from the break, I'm Kate Scott, joined by Brock Heward, and we are just moments away from the beginning of our second half. All right, Brock, that was enough of a break. Back to playoff football as the second half of our wild card game gets underway. Returning it from the 4. And the return sets them up just beyond their own 20. Drive starts out with a 1st and 10.
Ray. 380.
They'll send him over right. Look at this. The wideout gets it to start this drive. And he'll go down after fighting his way to the 32. Moving quickly, trying to get set again. Spiller trying this one up the gut. And he'll get it out to the 34 before he's tracked down. 1-yard gain on the play. And the Giants will have a 1st down.
Set.
1st and 10 at the 34-yard line.
Set.
From the pistol, it's Herbert. Dump off to his fullback. They deliver a shot before he can get to the line.
Well, if they were concerned about losing yards, running it on 1st down, it just happened anyway. Not many passes end in a loss. Hopefully they got a little more aggressive strategy coming here on 2nd down.
Good little rip there. Looks like about 6. Alex Anzalone there on the stop. 6 yards the pickup there. That's going to bring up 3rd and 4.
That does not show up on any explosive stat sheet, but let me tell you, Kate, that's the real deal right there. You run for that kind of yardage consistently in the NFL, you do set yourself up for success.
And he'll pick up enough to move the chains.
That's what we call situational football. You spend all week working on your nickel passing game package to take advantage of 3rd downs just like that.
Hey, go lion. Set.
On the play fake, it's Herbert. Throwing deep for the end zone. And he scores. It's a New York touchdown. The Giants cut into the lead coming out of halftime. Brian Thomas Jr., the touchdown. I love plays like this, Brock. Sometimes you just got to ask your dude, show me what you got, man. Show off those wheels, and he did just that.
Yeah, beauty in simplicity, right?
Yep.
Now, when you run that fly route, you got to win right from the jump. And you got to protect yourself from the sideline, too. Don't get pushed to the boundary. Give your quarterback room to throw it up. You can find pay dirt.
So after making this a 5-point ball game, they kick it off. Starting from the 5. Returns looking good so far.
The Cowboys take over 1st and 10 at their own 32-yard line.
It's a new set of downs for him at the 32. Second half's going to start with a run by Chubb. And the power play up the gut only results in 2 yards.
You know, not a ton of yards, but still showing that commitment to the ground game. The type of run that keeps the defense from loading up in coverage and focusing entirely on that passing game.
Eight yards to go. Let's see how they approach this 2nd down. They'll go play action here. It's McCarthy. He puts everything behind this one. And there's Gabriel Peppers with the pick. And the Giants get the football back across midfield before going down inside the 45-yard line on the return. Well, Brock, they left the locker room in front. Great position to be in, right? But a shaky start to half number 2 with that interception right there.
We know that no lead in this league is safe ever, ever, ever. A 1-point lead, something that looks insurmountable. They all seemingly come down to the final possession anyway. And with a whole half of football left, you just can't give away too many possessions like that.
Halfway to the marker. It's 2nd and 5.
Baylor Tiger. Baylor. Why did they...
Up the middle, Spiller. Escapes a defender. And they crush him right near the marker. Looks close, but yep, Brock, I think he safely got that first down before the hit. It's a new set of downs for him at the 32. Herbert on first down. It's caught. Eckler running in the red zone. Launching for the pylon, and he's got it! Touchdown! The Giants parlay the interception into points. It's an Austin Eckler touchdown. So that, Brock, an important score here as they move out in front.
This is the time of the game where your legs just get a little bit tired. But that was a determined-looking drive right there. They were not going to be denied, and they're able to score and take the lead.
The Giants ready to kick this one away, and off we go once more. This return starts at the 5. And he's going to make this to the 28 before going down. They'll get this drive started. 1st and 10. Interception last drive doesn't deter them. They're going right back to the air. And this one gets to the 33-yard line before it's stopped.
He's just one of those guys, Kate. Even when he's not open, he's still a target thanks to that physicality and his ability to just play bully ball. They don't like forcing into coverage, but sometimes when you got a bully like him that can create space, just find a way to get him the ball.
And he's tackled with the first down yardage.
Easily add the yardage for a first, but he was hungry for a lot more. I think that tackle prevented something that was going to be a lot bigger than just a first down pickup.
They'll head up 1st and 10 from the 42. From the shotgun, McCarthy. This has been a trend, yet another interception. And the Giants have it now on his 8th pick of the year.
Well, that's now his 2nd time that he's put his defense in a tough spot. That's a hard thing about playing quarterback, Kate. You know, with these interceptions and now the 2nd on the day, you're asking your defense again to step up to another series, another possession, another challenge. This quarterback's got to start protecting the football.
Complete out to the right side. And he'll be out of bounds at his own 45. 2nd and 6 coming up here.
Hey, ram. Set. Go. Ready.
Working from the gun here, it's Herbert. Defender arrives right as the ball does, and the hit knocks it free. Incomplete.
There's the importance of staying in phase as a defender. He was all over him in coverage, and that really did help force the incompletion.
On 3rd down, Herbert. Just got it away before the hit, but it doesn't matter. It's incomplete. 4th down coming up.
So many coaches love 3rd downs, and they practice them so much, Kate. Why? Because they're the money down in the NFL. Whether it's a close game already out of hand, coaches know, got to execute and convert on these 3rd downs.
Offense still staying out after the incompletion. They're going to try on 4th.
Set.
He'll throw it. Oh, brother, it's another interception. Alex Anzalone with the pick. And the Cowboys get it back as he intercepts him for the 2nd time this game. Well, Brock, if you like defense, you are loving what you're seeing right now. Consecutive drives that have ended in interceptions. It's become a real defensive battle.
Well, let's see here, Kate. We got 1, we got 2. Do I hear a 3rd interception in a row? I'll tell you this right now. These defenders, they are squashing that thought the defenders are offensive guys with bad hands because they're making it happen, taking the ball away.
They'll come to the line here, 2nd and 9. Staying on the ground here with Chubb. Oh, no, he hits the sideline. An ill-fortunate run loses yards.
That's got to be so frustrating for the runner. You're fighting the good fight. You even ripped through a tackle to stay afloat, but the blocking can't buy you enough time or room to even get back to the line of scrimmage.
McCarthy throwing on third down. And that's a win for the pass rush. Hit as he threw it, leads to the incompletion. Fourth down coming up.
Well, he needed another second to deliver the throw if he wanted to. You got to give a lot of credit that time, Kate, to the pass rush for getting in and forcing him to dish it before he was ready.
He's back to throw. Here's a deep shot towards the end zone. And they won't do it. That ball's incomplete on fourth down.
Even the best receivers, they've got occasional breaks in concentration. You just never want to see it happen. One of the most important snaps of the game. If we know anything about this guy, though, it's he'll be up for the challenge the next time the ball comes his way.
Hey, Ray.
First and 10. Here's Herbert. Caught by his back. And he gets leveled just before he reaches the marker, and that hit prevents a first down. Nice spot here for the offense. It's 2nd and 1. First carry now for Austin Eckler. And the push forward doesn't get beyond the line. Dexter Lawrence on the tackle. Nothing for them on 2nd down, and now it's 3rd and 1.
So often we talk about the individual having to move on to the next play. Well, that was a perfect picture of the collective. That defense staring down 2nd and 1 rose to the occasion collectively.
Caught by his fullback behind the line. They deliver a shot before he can get to the line.
21. We'll go orange.
Ooh, maybe some nerves there. He moved early on 4th down. Now we're going to see if this affects their choice to go for it. The Giants are set to punt. And this somehow is only going to be our first punt of the game. And this one is away, and he got all of it and then some.
The Cowboys take over first and 10 at their own 20-yard line.
And the drive will start out with a 1st and 10. From the shotgun, McCarthy. And he just hucks this one away. Wasn't going to risk a throw or force something. It brings up 2nd down.
There was a window there for a moment. And boy, did they close the gap before that throw could arrive.
No dice on that prior pass. Here's 2nd down. Operating from the gun, it's McCarthy. Gets this to Johnson. And he's touched down after a nice pickup there to get the first.
That's just great instincts. Go air it out on 2nd down rather than just play conservative and run it. They hit a weak point in the coverage and don't need to worry about 3rd down at all.
They give inside to Chubb. And he's out of bounds just past, looks like, the 40-yard line. Call it 9 yards. Looked like a first for a moment. It's 2nd and 1. We're down to 1 quarter before we determine our wild card winner. It's Cowboys football, and their season's going to be over if they don't erase this deficit. Nice spot here for the offense. It's 2nd and 1. They go with Chubb here. And he takes a shot near the marker, but it looks like he still has enough for that first down.
That is an old school battle you simply love to see. An offense that close to a first down, a defense that knows there's a run headed its way. It's a battle of wills. It's the offense that gets it done this time.
From the 44-yard line now, 1st and 10. On play action now, McCarthy. Headed out right. Wow, wide open here, complete. There it is, touchdown Dallas! The Cowboys take a 4th quarter lead. It's an Adonai Mitchell touchdown. So sensational work by the skill man there, Brock. Anytime you can make your quarterback look that good, you know he appreciates it.
That's a quarterback's best friend, no question. But on the other side, gosh, defensively, you got to get that skill player down. Period, end of story. You can't give up that much yards after catch.
So a big play for the Cowboys here as they line up for 2. He's throwing for it. And the 2-point try is good. He reaches the end zone and gives them a 5-point lead. Elliott's all set for the kickoff. Starting from the 5. And he's walloped just as he gets across the 25. What a hit. He's down shy of the 30. Offense ready to begin this drive. 1st and 10. This give is to Spiller. And he drives that front backward on a gain of 4. Offense in the hurry up here.
4 yards on the pickup.
Another carry for Spiller. And they'll bring him down after a pretty short gain. They got 2 yards there. That leaves them with 3rd down and 5.
I don't mind that call on the early downs. Give that defense something to think about. You got the inside run between the tackles, and whether it's jet sweeps or a little swing pass, or in that case a toss, make sure you threaten to the outside.
All right, Cowboys showing nickel set, 3rd down.
Baylor Tiger. Baylor Tiger. Ready.
That one's out and cut on the right side. And he'll pick up enough to move the chains.
It sure seemed like he knew exactly where he was going with that right off the snap.
Markers reset, ball at the 37. Throwing on 1st is Herbert. He's on the move. This time they're going to get there, and they drop him. And the big play drives them backwards. 2nd down coming up.
I think his decision-making wrote a check that his legs couldn't catch this time. This QB can run, and he's ranging, looking for space, looking for an outlet. But there was none to be had. No escape route available this time.
After the sack, another pass on 2nd down. He had it for a moment, but a great defensive play to jar it loose. Incomplete. Ryan Thomas Jr., his intended target. And things look tougher now with 3rd and long.
Crowd right, set. Real hot.
Herbert from the gun. Cowboys rushing in, and they bring him down. And the defense comes through, and that's going to back him up and bring up 4th down.
I don't know why, Kate, but when I'm thinking of this series that we all just watched, I'm just hearing the sound thud. Not a whole lot of other ways to describe the set of downs that we just watched and the results that followed. It was 3rd and extra long, and now it's 4th and forever.
And a big hit on the return to stop it cold. Got every single bit of that one, didn't he? Over 70 yards on the punt. And the Cowboys will get set to go on offense. They're out and set, 1st and 10. McCarthy to throw it. He lofts it deep left. And they can't connect on the deep look. Still a couple of snaps to play with, though, here. He got second down.
I think if you look up in phase in the defensive encyclopedia, that is a picture-perfect form of it. He was all over him in coverage, really forcing the incompletion.
Second and 10, McCarthy. He finds Johnson. And that tackle stops him after a solid gain.
Quarterbacks will look for their tight ends short in just about any situation. They take away the deeper options. Well, there's their consistent source of positive yardage, the trusty tight end.
Just got it away before the hit, but it doesn't matter. It's incomplete. Fourth down coming up.
I'll tell you this, Kate, that's we got to be on the same page with one another and get both ends of the play right to execute, both the protection and ultimately completing that ball. They certainly want that play call back.
And this will fly out of bounds to deny a return. They're going to mark it a little before the 20. Drive starts out with a first and 10. Shotgun snap to Herbert. Completed over the middle. And he'll go down, it will say right at the 39-yard line. A new set of downs awaits him. Here's first and 10. They give it to Spiller. And he's able to manage a couple on that run.
You know, they got some positive yards. That's a good thing. But too many plays like that, it just is too hard to pile together, get first downs against the better defenses in this league.
That's Thomas. He's got it. And he's tackled with the first down yardage.
I'm sure Coach, the play caller, doesn't mind making the job a little bit easier. You know, play calling's a lot simpler and easier when you count on the offense to move the chains on those early downs.
Here's Herbert, first and 10. Throw came out right as the defense got to him. That's an incomplete pass. So after the incompletion, here comes the second down call. Back to the air, Herbert. Pocket isn't holding up. They're able to drop him. And that pushes them back. Third down coming up.
Kate, I've seen a one-step drop. I've seen a 3, a 5, a 7. Some of the boots and play actions get more depth, but a 20-step drop? That's not going to cut it, except for this defense that just adds a whole bunch of negative yards to that play.
And that's a win for the pass rush. Hit as he threw it, leads to the incompletion. Fourth down coming up.
You know, that's an example right there where you just simply got to be on the same page with each other and get both ends of the play right to execute. They want that one back.
Third down pass didn't work, but the offense staying out there on fourth. Looking to throw. Forced out to his right. They can't connect as the coverage comes through with a fourth down stand.
You know, these fourth down plays are all about trust. You lean into what you do best. Unfortunately, with the lack of execution, you're going to throw that one off the playlist.
Chubb here on first down. And he gets absolutely popped to end that one. Call it no gain on that run, and they face second and 10.
So close to a big loss of yards for those guys up front. 1 second sooner, they got a tackle behind the line, but a stop to celebrate nonetheless.
Second and 10, need to get some positive yardage here. They are running from the gun with Chubb. What a hit! He gets flattened to the ground. There's 5 on that play. They need 5 more now on third down.
That run's not going to turn many heads, but at the end of the year, I promise you, if you average over 5 yards a run, you can be a Pro Bowler.
Setting up to pass. This finds Mitchell complete. And this one doesn't go far. The Giants using their first timeout as they'll get together and discuss with fourth down coming up. Looking to throw. And they have this well into the red zone now at the 15. One of their best play calls of this game, Brock. Nets them 17 yards on 4th down and gets them the first.
I love those moments of truth. We get to see exactly how they handle it when all the pressure that drives right on them. Turns out, handled it pretty darn well, and now they'll keep pushing on.
A give to Chubb, running left.
You know, Kate, if you notice those guys that love to feed themselves on the field, right? They love to just get more and more. They're hungry for even more. I'll tell you what, that tackle, it prevented something that's going to be a lot bigger, but that back remains hungry.
Down to a knee, and we're going to see if that defense chooses to expend one of its final 2 timeouts. Timeout taken by the defense, their second. And they'll have just one left to burn now.
They could stop the clock now if they choose. In the final moments of the game, every second counts. If you're going to call a timeout, you want to be right next to that official to signal it in just as that knee goes down.
The Giants are going to call their final timeout here. After one final kneel down, partner, and this should do it. They take one final knee. Time's going to run out. Brock, their playoff story begins with a victory.
Nothing left to do now, Kate, but celebrate on one side and watch on hopelessly from the other. What a hard-fought effort to get to this spot, and now you can enjoy the victory.
So the Cowboys come in and take this one on the road. And you never want to count out those wild card teams once the postseason begins, right? We've seen a few go on magical runs before, and they've officially begun theirs here, fighting their way to next week's divisional round games. So for Brock Heward, our incredible crew, everybody here at EA Sports, I'm Kate Scott signing off. We'll see you next time. The Cowboys are winners as we say so long from New York.